Hello, hello. Oh, good grief. There's disgusting and appalling, pretty much everything the current President Donald J. Trump, President of the United States, is. And there are whole levels of vile things I'm not going to go into. Look, I'll give you what, 3 keywords and leave it at that. Okay, so hopefully, and this is nothing that you can't put in, nothing your children can't hear. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. I'll give you 3 words. The first word would be traffic. The second word would be beasts. And the third word would be a P word that rhymes with born. And whatever the most vile, truly vile, heinous ways you can combine those words, yeah, that's Nader. All right, so what's going to happen to Nader? And I'm going to try to make this quick. This guy belongs in a dark, deep, dark hole somewhere. An oubliette. Do you know what an oubliette is? For those who don't know, it's a type of cell, like a jail cell, but it's a hole in the ground with the door on above, and it's usually deep enough that they can't actually reach the door. He belongs in an oubliette. So, I see a lot of these people, they threw other people under the bus. They gave information to the government that, that hurt other people, so they got away with stuff. But he's rotten all the way around in the past. Yeah, he was born in Lebanon and came to the U.S. And he did not go to an Ivy League school, but he did work with other administrations on being some kind of envoy between the U.S. and Middle Eastern countries, or countries in the Middle East, I should say. Center of the reading. I hate this. It feels symbolic of all of the things the times he's done something wrong. He's been in trouble with the law also, mainly for spending lots of time with young boys. Let's just put it that way. See, I'm trying to keep this clean. It's them who's not keeping it clean. Okay, base of the reading. He was let off in the past because of the quote-unquote sensitivity of his work in the Middle East. So they would let him go, and like idiots, and he would just go off and do the same thing again and hurt more kids. Above the reading. It's the end of the party, pal. From Die Hard, welcome to the party, pal. This is end of the party, pal. That's exactly what that feels like. End of the party. Oh, it's vile. These people are so... Just when I think they can't get any more vile, they manage. I mean, seriously. Near future 1, near future 2. Investigators. Investigating. Yeah, you can see the little figure here. And traveling with said little figure and... Okay. More investigations. He worked with, the reason he ended up in the Mueller report was because he was like in the Seychelles, that meeting in January of 2017, that meeting in the Seychelles Island between Eric Prince and the Emiratis. He was there for that. That's one of the many things he did over time with home environment. He was captured with a lot of recordings on him Let's just leave it at that. Could we just have nice people? Could we just have some nice people in government? Seriously? Hopes and fears. Yeah, he's afraid that some bleeding heart guys are going to judge him harshly, and he's going to be a Democratic pawn, is what a lot of that is. This is what other people see, and usually this is the card for Pelosi, but I think this is more of a prosecutor. A prosecutor and a judge, but a prosecutor has no patience with any of this, which they shouldn't. Hello, sweetheart. Final outcome. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's not going to end well. I don't know that Trump himself is... Sorry. I don't know that Trump himself is going to get sucked into this particular scandal. He's got plenty of that over on the Epstein side of things. I mean, seriously, how many of Trump's friends are pedophiles? He's friends with how many? 4? 5? Something like that. How many pedophiles are you friends with? Any? Ever? I haven't. Nope. Hello, sweetheart. But that does feel like sort of like Trump, and putting on, because he is a witness for Mueller, there are people who are going to want to go easy on him to some extent, at least a little, or put things off until he can testify. Because his testimony, if he's accused, that's bad. If he's convicted, that's worse. And they don't want him to be discredited. But after that, forget it. He's toast. He's absolutely toast. What do you think, kid? What do you think, boo-boo? You're such a sweetie. I think that these are the most reprehensible people I can possibly imagine. Yes. They have lots and lots of power and money. And people have let people get away with this garbage for too long. Too long. They've just bring cases for the things that happened, and then they get pathetic sentences or no sentences, or they get a slap on the wrist or a sweetheart deal or a... Okay, so that's that. Let's ask. Are Nader's extracurricular activities going to hurt the rotten pumpkin? Are Nader's alleged crimes going to hurt Trump? Doesn't help. Chips away at the idea of his clan sort of truth coming against, cutting through. This is Trump and Trump's base. This is the Trump clan, and this is Trump's base. And it's not going to help. But I could be wrong. I'm not feeling Trump in this the way I feel Trump's energy in the readings on, say, Epstein or Maxwell, who worked with Epstein. But this guy he's vile. He's vile. I mean, seriously, the P word that rhymes with born wasn't enough. The traffic wasn't enough. You had to... Beasts? Really? Beasts? Really? We're going to get through it, though. And, this is coming out so these people can be put away. and we can have a better tomorrow. Finally looking at these vile things and instead of letting them go, taking people to court, bringing things out in the open. And that's how we can have a better future. So, ugh. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to my patrons. The channel absolutely it could not exist without you. Thank you. All right, but just hang in there. All right, things are going to get better.